vehicle I have is a Sportsman. It was built in 1984, and it was owned by Gary Wolford, who just passed away a few weeks ago, a real dear friend of mine. And that's why I have this car, because of, in honor of him. It's got a lot of history to it. It's and what makes a history to these cars, what makes them valuable, so to speak, is the people that have driven them. And a lot of people have driven this car, and anyone that knows anything about sprint cars would know the name Doug Wolfgang, and Doug Wolfgang drove this car for Gary. Kyle Petty, who was with NASCAR, he drove this car. We have some of the toughest tracks in the United States right here locally. We're in Williams Grove, Susquehanna, Lincoln. We have Port Royal not far away, Selinsgrove not far away. And they call them, our local drivers, we call them the PA Posse. We have the World of Outlaws coming in, which they travel all over the United States. When they come here, they know they're going up against some really tough drivers, because our PA Posse are tough.
I went out to do this for a customer in 2009. Looked like it's going to be a slow year, so I went out with a guy that from Denmark that was going to run the car, and he wanted basically manage the project for him as an engineer. And things looked like it'd be a slow year, so I took it on as a pet project to do within our company. And I really liked it, but having that working for a customer in that was not very much fun. So we decided we're going to do this, but we're going to do this on our own. And in the fall of 2009, we come back and started designing the car. This is a Bonneville Streamliner. It's the highest class of car that races at Bonneville. There are many other classes. There's 600 different classes at Bonneville. This is called special construction, and basically anything goes. So it's the fun class, because the rule book is very thin. You get to be creative as you want to be. We want to beat Don Vesco's record of 458 miles an hour for a wheel-driven vehicle. Of course, Craig Breedlove and all those guys have gone faster before, and then of course Andy Green broke the sound barrier with his car. But that's all thrust powered, and we're in a different realm. These are more like real cars. The wheels have to be driven. The car is so stable that the faster it goes, the more stable it gets. So it's sort of like you're not afraid to ride in an airplane that's going 500 miles an hour across the sky, because it's designed to do just that. So you have to get that out of your mind a little bit, that this is a car. Yeah, and we're close to the ground, but essentially what we're doing is we're flying aircraft at zero elevation. So far we've been top speed of 373.9 miles an hour. That was quite short of where we wanted to be. We did break the class record 3 times, but we failed to back it up. Something little every time, a little electrical problem or something like that. Next time we go out, we're going to go to methanol, and the heat problems and everything else will be less. And we're hoping to run, in the mid 400s by August of next year at Speed Week.